So guys, I'm new to this RV thing, and this is my 2016 Ace Thor, and my heater wasn't working a few months ago when we took it down to North Carolina, and then right after that we came home to Pennsylvania, and we just let it rest in the parking lot. And then I was looking at videos trying to find out why my heater wasn't working. It would come on, it would blow air, and then it would shut off after just a few minutes or seconds sometimes. And then I also noticed that my stove was coming on for a few minutes, actually less than a minute, and then it would slowly die down, kind of like this, and I couldn't figure out why. So I would turn it on, it would come on, a few seconds later it would die down, and it would go all the way out. So I was breaking my head. I called a few dealerships to see if I could take it in. They were all busy. I called a few mobile RV guys. Nobody returned my call. I kept looking on YouTube to see if there was any videos that would show me, and I couldn't find anything. I did find last night. Today is February the what is today? February the 12th, the day before the Super Bowl. And last night I found this forum somewhere on the RV world which told me that it could have been one thing. So what it was, this was pretty easy. I'm just gonna go outside where the tank is, and this is where I'm at. So what I found out in the forum is that, since I'm new to this, I didn't know that when you open up your valve to your tank, you have to do it extremely slow, really slow. And also you have to open it all the way, not just a little bit, not just half. It needs to be open all the way. And then in that same forum, I found out that there's a lockout thingy. It's like a little ball that if you open it too fast, it'll lock out. And that's what happened to mine. So what I did, easy fix, I shut it off, and then I loosened this up and I took it off. This whole thing comes out, and then I just banged it. On a little piece of wood, and there's a little tiny pellet in there, a little ball, and then I cleaned it up, and then I put it back in. I tightened it up. I put some soapy water in here just to make sure there wasn't any leaks, and then I opened it up. Well, let me back up a little bit. I shut off the valve just to make sure everything was closed before I loosened this up. So then I cleaned this up, put it back in, and then at this time, after I checked for any leaks, I opened it up really slow, and this time I heard it like a sizzle, like gas going in real quick, zzz, and then I knew that it was working. So I continued opening it up really slow all the way until I couldn't go anymore. And then I went inside. So I went inside just to test it, and this time I turned the gas stove on, all of the burners, and now they stay on. It doesn't go out anymore. So that's what the problem was. So I basically just saved quite a few $100s here. So this is for the newbies and anybody that has come across any of these issues before. So I knew that this was the issue with the heater, that it was blowing air and it wasn't coming on. There wasn't enough gas to keep going to actually turn the furnace on. I'm gonna turn this off. So then after I found out that my stove was working properly, I finally went to the thermostat and I turned it on, turned the temperature up all the way up to 70. Right now it's currently still going up. It's warming up in here, and you can put my hand down here and it's pretty warm, so I know it's working. And then I also went outside in the back where the vent is, where the heat comes out, and it's really hot. so I know that the furnace kicked in. So now my heater is working. I'm happy because I didn't have to spend hundreds of dollars on this, especially since no one was calling me, so I'm thankful that nobody called me back. But if you run into this issue where your heater is not working, it's blowing air, and then it just shuts off, check your gas stove. And if it does the same thing as mine did, where it would come on, the flames would come on, and then it would shut off, then go and check the valve on the regulator. Shut off the gas to the tank, take the regulator off, clean it, bang it a little bit on a piece of wood, and then make sure you put it back, and then you spray some soapy water to make sure that there's no leaks, and then slowly turn it back on all the way, and then test your stove again, and hopefully that can fix your problem. If it doesn't fix your problem, then obviously something else, but this is just the issue that I was experiencing right now, so it's all fixed. Have a good day, guys.